questions?
So we actually have a few questions here for you, Mr. RG.
Yes.
Wait. I will...
Patricia. Si Patricia may questions.
So actually here, question, sir. How do I set up my reflector the right way?
Ah, okay. So, when you have your reflector na, no? Put it under, medyo under the light, and then find it lang. So, look in the camera, and then you can find it naman, no? Oh, diba? So, tilt it towards you. So, parang isipin mo lang you're playing billiards, no? So, yung light mo towards here, bouncing here, then towards here. Yep. You can test. Right.
Okay, sir. Usually, what happens in our video meetings is that some of our videos are usually grainy.
Grainy.
And I assume that light does help in reducing the grain. So
Yes.
how can one have a more, how do we say this? A more
Less grainy.
a cleaner look. Well, aside from
look.
having a new webcam, but if I don't have that webcam, what can I do?
So basically, again, yung sinabi ko nga kanina, yung camera yung nagdi-dictate kung ano yung proper exposure. So kung aalahanin natin yung exposure triangle, nagko-compensate yung camera natin. Kung madilim yung surrounding natin, tinataasan yung ISO, which gives the grainy nga, no? So what you do is you turn your light to maximum. Yeah. So para pag lumiwanag na siya, hihina yung ISO ng camera natin. So yeah, that's yun lang yung naiisip kong solution for now. Kasi hindi ko magagalaw yung ISO ng cameras natin, ng computer. Yeah.
Okay, another question. Is there a specific size for the reflector?
No. Wala namang no specific size. Actually, I have one here na maliit lang. As long as above and there. As you can see, depende sa result na gusto nyo. Kung very specific lang yung gusto nyo alisin, like ako gusto ko lang medyo maliwanagan to, so this is enough. Here. Kung medyo gusto mo umabot sa eyes mo, so you want a bigger one, there. Okay. Yeah, there.
Do you have any suggestions for a camera or webcam to use, since I don't have a camera to use for my PC yet?
Oh, okay. I haven't researched on the newer ones, the more newer cameras, no. But I suggest that you find a camera that's high definition and easier to plug and play, basically. Then from there, you can experiment.
We have a question here, but I will be the one answering this. Recorded po ba ang webinar? Yes, we recorded this and we will be uploading this as well in our channel. But yeah, it's recorded. Okay, so sir, is it advisable to use virtual background? And usually when we have virtual background, it's quite, it doesn't match the background, diba? The color, the grain. So is it advisable to use virtual background? Because not all of us have plain backgrounds.
Yes. So actually kaya ako pinili na white background. So si Zoom mas madali niya malagay yung background natin, no. But for depende kasi for a more professional situation, I suggest that you don't the more plain yung background mo, mas professional looking. Yeah. So, kung pipili ka man din ng background, siguro not too noisy, not too childish, siguro. Basta make it look professional. So, kung pwede ka pumili ng office setup or boardroom, ganun, that's better. Yeah.
Okay. It's a different question. Sir RG, can we have a copy of your slide? Because
Yeah, sure. Papaalam ko muna sa fiancé ko kasi yung mga lumabas na videos, yung fiancé, papaalam muna ako sa kanya. And then,
okay, but we can
I will let
actually
you know.
recap the tips
Yeah,
that Sir
there,
RG
yeah.
has given you.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. But yeah, definitely.
Sir, me and my brother set up a green, more like yellowish green sort of curtain every night. So he made a green
Green
screen,
screen.
DIY green screen at the back. So he is streaming to improvise a green screen. So he put the curtain to improvise a green screen effect. We have a ring light behind the computer screen, and every time he streams, the ring light is turned on. Is this the correct way? What suggestions do you have in improving the lighting and the green screen effect?
Okay. So, ako, I would suggest na you buy again. But yeah, so kung gusto mo talaga malinis yung lighting mo, no, you want to buy another light for the background itself. Para ang goal kasi is to balancely lit the background para mas makuha ni whatever ginagamit mo na program na makita na lahat yon green. Kasi minsan gradient, 'di ba? So from green nagiging dark. So yun, hindi na nakukuha ng zoom yon. So nakuha niya lang yung green and then yung iba hindi na nakukuha. So I suggest that you buy another light and then you light the green background. With regards your lighting sa screen mo, that's okay. As long as you might want to experiment on putting the lights aside and then adding a reflector or yung light mo by color, so i-match mo yung color ng external light mo with your kung naka house lights ka pa. So yeah.
Okay, so we need to have another light just so the green screen at the back is more well lit, so you can crop it off your stream. Okay. It's easier to crop it off your screen.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
I know this is for more advanced topics, but
okay.
If you can have a little, very, very basic and little tip on how and why we use like 2-light setup or 3-light setup, as you've mentioned a while ago. If we want hair lights ba or something.
Yeah. So right now, yung talk ko is about 1-light setup to make it very simple and accessible to everyone. But if you wanna level up to a more mas mahirap na complicated lighting, so you wanna add a hair light. So bakit kailangan natin ng hair light, no? It makes you separate from your background, lalo na pag kaya ngayon, well, hindi ngayon, but kung darker yung background ko and then I wear a dark shirt and then yung hair ko black, so baka mag-fade ka into your background. So the reason why we use a hair light is to put highlights on your hair, on your shirt, para lang mag-separate kayo. And then, like, actually now, meron ako, but there. Yeah. So para lang, wanna use another light para lang hindi masyadong madilim yung side na to. Kasi if I do this, yeah, medyo madilim siya, but it's okay. So yun yung reason kaya natin nagdadagdag ng light, because we wanna add light to mga darker areas of the scene.
Sir, usually when there's light from, let's say, I'm not directed to the light or the sunlight, usually lumalabas ang aking mga eye bags. So yung mga or aking mga flaws. Paano po kaya natin matatanggal yun?
Okay. So ayun nga, it helps that you have a reflector. Okay. And then, I don't know if everyone knows this, but can I do a share screen again?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, sorry there. Okay. But nakita niyo yung desktop ko na magulo. Where is it? So, zoom. And then, if you can see sa preferences, there's this sa video, you can you see this? Itong touch of my appearance. So it will put a filter, kumbaga. Yan. See? Yan. Flawless na ako. But ayoko nang lalagay yan. There. You see? Yan. So it helps, but it looks so, so, hindi ko lang siya gusto. So I don't use it. But if you wanna try it, why not? No, flawless. Right.
Okay. Hello, sir. It may not be possible for some of us to have a neutral background. What would be a good way to keep your background less distracting in that case?
Interesting question. Kasi usually, ang sinasabi ko sa mga friends ko na nagtatanong ng gano'n, no, is kung hindi mo talaga may iwasan, ayusin mo na lang yung background na sa likod mo. So, mag-effort ka na rin to clean up a bit. So, or if you have, yun nga, yung mga DIY na cloth lang, lagay ka sa likod, or kumot mo lang, why not, no? Or bed sheet, pwede rin. As long as, ako lang yun, personally, gusto ko talaga clean lang siya and lahat ng focus on you. So, again, kung wala kang choice talaga, cleanest ka na lang sa likod. Yan. Like, yan, si Miss Hana ngayon, ang linis ng background niya sa likod. Diba?
Thanks.
May pa-flower pa siya.
Inayos ko yan. Ayun, sir, what is an alternative material for umbrella light? Sorry, not sure sa tawag. But yes, umbrella light is correct.
Yeah. Alternative. So, ayun, sabi ko nga kanina, if you can't diffuse your light, you might want to bounce it off. Diba? I-bounce mo na lang yung light mo towards the ceiling or sa wall mo para mas lumaki yung source of light. Yeah. Or if you want, di ko alam ano ibig sabihin ng alternative. What does she mean about alternative material? Baka yun nga, yung mga tracing paper natin or yung parchment paper. So, ayun lang. So, kung meron kayong mga frame, so sabihin natin, ito yung frame natin. So, patong nyo lang yung tracing paper nyo or yung parchment paper nyo. And then, yun na lang yung ilagay nyo in front of the light. So, at least yun. Parang gumawa kayo ng mini soft box. Yeah.
How about ring light reflecting into my eyeglasses?
Okay. Yun, tricky yun. Kasi, kailangan mo talagang i-move yung light mo towards the side. And hanapin mo yung perfect lighting na hindi, perfect reflection na hindi makikita yung ring light sa glasses mo. So yun nga, again, you have to move it towards the side. Or up, as long as matatago mo lang siya.
Sir, why is it not advisable to have stronger light?
Sorry, may sabi ba akong ganun? Well, hindi naman siya hindi advisable, but
I mean, yung, what was the term a while ago?
baka harsh lighting.
Harsh lighting.
Hard light, yeah. So, kasi, simple explanation, hard light kasi, nilalabas na lahat ng texture ng face natin. So, di ba nga, ang goal is to look flawless like this Hannah right now. Itatago natin yung texture, yung mga imperfection ng face natin by softening the light. So, pag soft kasing light, hindi masyadong na-emphasize yung texture. So, ayun, to answer that question. ayaw natin ng harsh light kasi it exposes our imperfections.
Sir, is it advisable to use a DSLR camera if you have one as a webcam for online meetings? And what are the advantages and disadvantages of using it?
Oh no, for sure. Kung pwede mong gamitin yung DSLR mo and use a Cam Ranger to connect to your computer. Oh my God, please do so. So, and then advantages, ang daming possibilities kasi again, ayun, at least pwede ka na manual mode and you have more control on what's happening. Pwede mong you can open up your f-stop as in pwede mo na yun. Siguro yun na yung sagot ko dun sa magulong background. So if you can connect a DSLR to use as a webcam and pabaan mo yung f-stop mo para maging out of focus na yung likod, that would be the best solution for that. But yeah, wala ko nakikitang meron disadvantage for DSLR. May times na hindi nag-sync yung video mo with your audio. So, before going into a meeting, test mo lang. Kailangan sync. Kasi masyadong malaki yung files na yung data na linalabas ng DSLR mo na idadaan mo pa sa Zoom, lalabas pa ng i-play mo pa sa meeting. Yeah. But yeah, actually kung may hopefully sa next talk ko, kung ma-invite pa ulit ako, let's explore that option. Maganda 'yan. More freedom.
Oh, kasi pag DSLR, kaya nyong ma-blur yung background, tama?
Yes, oo, isipin mo may may naka-DSLR ka and then di ko pa na-try na 4K but mataas, high def talaga and then you have a 1.4 f1.4. Oh my God, ganda nun. Galing.
Oh, sabi nga nito, another disadvantage is battery life. So it must always be plugged in.
Well, yeah. With Sony kasi, nag-promote. So, with Sony kasi, pag naka-connect yung camera mo sa computer, nag-charge na rin siya. So, that's a good thing na dinagdag ni Sony. Uy, si Miss Harvey. Hi, Miss Harvey.
Hello. Is the flash from phone a good source of light? If so, how can we utilize it to make a good lighting?
Yeah. Pwede pa rin. Na-try ko na before. Outdoor kasi ako and then wala talagang light. So, ginamit ko yung flashlight ng phone ng friend ko. Ginawa ko lang, dinufuse ko lang rin ulit siya. So, yun yung secret doon. Kahit anong gamitin yung ilaw, as long as madi-diffuse nyo siya. Yes. Kasi pag yung ilaw ng phone nyo, harsh lighting pa rin yun. So, again, we want to avoid harsh lighting. Na expose yung mga lines natin. Basically, pangit lang siya. So, we want soft lighting.
How about, sir, is it advisable for men as well to put some makeup? Kasi usually, di ba, the lighting bounces off our oily skin. So how about men putting on makeup? Or is it?
Oh yeah, for sure. Oo naman. Wala. Like, powder lang, that's it. Use powder. Basta ang goal is maalis yung mga oily natin, yung mga highlights natin, bad highlights. So, yeah, hindi naman kailangan makeup. So, you wanna use a powder and kung pwede mong i-oil yung lips mo para lang medyo may shine. Yeah, walang mali pag mag-makeup or to groom.
Sir, what are your tips in case we want to start a streaming channel?
Okay. Simple. Invest on a good light. Yeah, and a good internet connection. Yung mga, 'di ba, 300 Mbps, lag, who is she? Ganon. Yeah, fast internet, good camera. Kung pwede mo i-explore na naka-connect yung DSLR mo with your computer better. invest sa ilaw talaga. Yeah, and then maraming tutorials sa YouTube on how to put gels. Yung mga nakikita mo ngayon na, di ba, yung color blue, color magenta. So, yun, madali lang yan. Ang daming mga DIY na pwedeng gawin. And then, again, reflector.
Sir,
120 pesos na.
where can we buy cheap reflectors like that again, and gel alternative to gel lights, colored gel lights, in case we want to add color to our light?
Okay. So again, itong reflector ko na to, it's basically illustration board na linagyan ko ng aluminum foil. Di aluminum foil aluminum roll. Punta lang kayo dun sa mga Japanese store na yung tag 88 pesos. So, meron dun, roll lang siya, and then, glubo lang siya dito, 120 pesos. Very, very, very cheap. Pwede mo siyang gamitin sa a lot of things. TikTok, Instagram, mga selfie nyo there. Yeah. But for this, mga ganito, mga specialized reflector, you go to Henry's or to Shuttermaster Pro or Shopee, Lazada, ganyan. So, and then with gels, okay, I forgot the term yung binabalot sa yema, di ba?
Cellophane.
Cellophane, there you go. So, cellophane lang, that's the secret to it. Bili kayo ng cellophane, and then i-fold nyo. Yung intensity ng color depende sa dami ng fold nyo. So, mas makapal, mas intense yung color na ilalabas ng ilaw nyo. So, yun lang. Lagay nyo lang sa tapat ng ilaw nyo, and then may color na yun. Ingat lang kasi pag mainit yung ilaw nyo, baka matunaw siya. So, you might want to layo nyo lang siya onto sa light.
What about for us teachers? Because a lot of us are doing online video lectures. How can lighting help? How can we set up a light, since most of us are not that techy?
Well, yeah, ring light. Ring light is a good starting point on external lights, no? Kasi very accessible. And then, pag binigay mo siya dyan, ano yan, ready na. And then, basta adjustable, again, adjustable yung power, adjustable yung color nung light mo. That's good. Baka may specific scenario na that you want to problem solve, or basta yun lang, gamit ka lang ng oh no, pwede, minsan ginagawa ko yun, ilaw lang talaga ng ilaw lang talaga ng light. Magandang trick doon is you open up a Microsoft Word blank page, and then yung screen mo white yun lahat. So that would be a good light source. And then again, i-lift nyo lang yung laptop nyo or whatever, cellphone, para lang yung light source nyo is galing pa rin from the top going down.
Wow, ang dami nating questions. Sorry, RG. GoPro ba ay pwede na gamitin na camera? Thanks.
Hindi ko pa siya na-research about it, but some of the yung mga Canon GX line or yung Sony na A60 something line, kaya niya, ko-connect mo lang talaga diretso sa computer mo, and then you're good to go. Pwede ka ng live stream. You can use it as a webcam. GoPro, I don't know, sorry. Baka pwede mong i-check yung yung manual mo. So, yun din. So, number one tip ko parati with photography naman is to know your camera. So, basahin mo lang yung manual. Baka nakalagay doon na kung pwede.
Sir, this is more advanced, but usually for some of us, our camera is a bit wide, so our face is distorted. What is an advisable to not make our face distorted?
Again, yun lang. You step back a bit and then siguro arm's length is okay. Yeah.
But
kasi wala ka na magagawa sa lens kung built-in eh. So what you wanna do is either you buy a external lens, yung nalalagay mo doon para ma-zoom in ka. Or again, you want to step back lang and hindi ka na distorted unlike like this, di ba? Ganyan lang siya.
We have a comment here. Sometimes I use emergency LED flashlights plus bond paper.
Oh, there.
To diffuse light.
Yeah. Bond paper kasi medyo makapal siya. You want a more translucent material. So that's why I suggest nga yung parchment paper or a tracing paper. So para nakakatagos pa rin yung light. Or you can use also a manipis na cloth, anything, and handkerchief or whatever. Yeah, as long as translucent siya and white pa rin, hopefully, para hindi siya nagka-cast ng shadows.
But what about the paper heating up?
Hindi naman siya, okay lang siguro uminit yung paper, but I doubt na aapoy yung paper with using LED lights. Yeah, don't worry. Maamoy mo naman siya before bago ka masunog.
Okay, we're actually almost wrapping up since this is a 1-hour talk.
No. Ask 5 questions.
Yeah, but RG can extend, as he said. If you have more questions, do ask it out. I do ask us at the Q&A box. Ito, I also have another question. Since you're very well educated in photography, how can ito yung pinaka major concern ng ibang tao. How can we look presentable and look through our projections in webcam?
Yeah.
So, we look more beautiful or handsome?
Ayun. So, with lighting kasi, it will make or break your appearance on camera. So, you want to use your light in a good way. So, kaya ko siya ni-recommend to have a soft light to, yun nga, para hindi ma-emphasize yung lines natin. You want to use a reflector para mabawasan yung hard shadows. Kaya ako pinapatilt yung pinapalift up yung laptop natin para hindi tayo naka ganon. See? Kasi pag looking down ka, kita yung double chin mo eh. So kailangan i-lift up mo and then para mag-tilt up yung chin mo, yung buong head mo para mas stretch siya dito. Ano pa? Presentable, wear appropriate clothing, dress up a bit, fix your hair. Too many to mention. So, but with light, basically, gamitin mo lang siya to adjust yung mga shadows natin. Yeah. So,
Mr. RG, what about our cheeks? We want to make our cheeks smaller. How do we achieve this by lighting? How can we contour ourselves?
Baka yun, more on the makeup department na yun. So, may mga tricks tayo on making the cheeks, smaller. Ganyan. But one trick siguro that can be applied to everyone is alisin mo yung oil nga. So, the more kasi it catches light, the more na-emphasize na, okay. So, pag ganun pala talaga yung cheeks. So, medyo i-matte niya yan. Ganyan. So, para magbumukha siyang flat.
Okay, do we have any more questions? Actually, there are people typing here pa. Wait lang, I'm still... Oh, thank you, Gary Canta. Thank you. Anyway, for more questions, just message our chat box. But we're actually, yeah, actually, I think that is one of the last questions since, yeah, we're also wrapping up. What advice? This is the usual
Advice.
question we always ask. No, in every whatever seminar we go to, this is always a cliche question. What advice can you give to people like, how do we say this? Aspiring web,
Aspiring.
web, ano, web
Web
photographers
host?
and no, web video streamers, live video,
Uh,
uh, how do we call, hindi naman streamers yung iba, those who record videos, or those who
yeah.
also want to go into photography.
Yeah.
Like,
Number one tip is kung talagang passionate ka with what you do and you wanna, ano, talagang level up and make it a living, invest in a good light. So, um, it will take you places talaga. So, talagang mag-invest ka lang ng light mo. If you can buy the same one that I have, better. Sobrang daming possibilities that you can do. Kasi, yung lighting talaga yung ano yung importante eh. Kasi walang gustong tao na manood na madilim, all black, pitch black. 'Di ba? Parang and yeah, invest on a good light and yung mga DIY, pwede yan. Madali na lang sa reflectors, yung mga diffusers, madali na lang yan. So invest in a good light setup. Yes. And a
ay,
mic,
ito,
of course.
pahabol, Sir RG.
Yes, go,
Because
go,
the
go,
one you
go.
showed, the brand you showed is quite expensive. Meron bang
Yes, sobra.
professional na same pero not that expensive? Na hindi yung ring light na usual. More
Yeah.
professional light.
For sure, for sure. So 2 hours ago, parang ni-launch for sure, may mga tao na familiar with the Godox brand. You know, the Chinese brand na Godox. So 2 hours ago, nag-launch sila ng sarili na lang LED light system. So, ayun, hindi ko pa alam kung gaano kataas yung price, but definitely much cheaper than the non-light. Also, pwede rin yung Photex, pwede rin Aperture, daming brand. So go to Henry's, go to Shuttermaster Pro, tingin ka lang sa Shopee, sa Lazada. Madami. Godox, okay rin siya. Godox, yeah. Non-light. Non-light kasi is so robust and ganda ng niya eh. Ang ganda ng features niya, ang ganda ng shape niya. Ang liit din. And again, I bought it kasi siya. Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
A little bit.
Sorry, na-dance na yung earphones. But yeah, so na-dance na siya. So, yun. The reason nga kinuha ko yung non-light is because I want compatible kasi siya with my lights in photography. So, yun. Kaya kung may iba akong lights na pwedeng bilhin, photos.
Henry's is in Glorieta, right? Tama ba?
Yeah, dami silang branches. They have one in Glorieta, they have one in Trinoma. They have a online store.
Shuttermaster is in DPI, tama ba? Or mali ba ako?
Lumipat na sila sa QC. Lapit
QC.
nasa ways naman sila. So you can
Okay.
well, dapat talaga meron din sila sa Makati. But I think nagsarado sila because of quarantine.
Yan, okay. So do we have any more last minute questions? Wala na actually. So that practically wraps up our seminar today. Ikaw, if you still have something that you want to say, RG, or okay ka na, goods ka na?
Well, thank you for inviting me to give this talk. Thank you, Sir Brian.
Thank you, Miss Bunny. Thank you, Miss Hannah. Please follow me on Instagram. It helps na, nakikita nyo din yung works ko.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can send, your questions na kung nahiya na kayo na basahin ni Miss Hannah yung mga questions nyo. You can send me a private message on Instagram. Why not?
Yeah, actually, you can follow him on these, tama ba? Here, di ba? RG Medestomas. So if you have more questions, you can actually ask RG. Kasi this is syempre, some of you might be shy to ask him. So you can ask him via this channel. Okay, so again, thank you very much, Mr. RG Medestomas, for sharing us some tips and tricks for lighting in webcam. So based on your expertise, we learned so much. And thank you once again. So now, again, this webinar is brought to you by the Multimedia Arts Association of the Philippines, or MMAAP, and in partnership with Digital GURO Tutorials. You can follow them at Digital GURO Tutorials. Tara, magsimula na tayo. So we will be having more seminars actually. Tomorrow we have another seminar on product photography. So you can go to our channel if you still want to register. But on next week, we have food styling for photography. We also have graphic design for games and logo design for esports. And we will also be having, because I know most of you here are multimedia artists, if you want to go into freelancing or if you're a business owner or brand owner, we also have a seminar on tax and accounting. So just the basic tax and accounting for you to do better in your business and freelancing. So again, thank you very much, RG, for gracing us with your time. So if everyone, well, we can't really see everyone, but please give a round of applause to Mr. RG Medestomas. So again, this is the Multimedia Arts Association of the Philippines. You can follow us at MAP Official and Digital GURO Tutorials at Digital GURO Tutorials. And you can also follow RG at Medestomas at Medestomas. Okay, so thank you once again, and we hope you all enjoyed. We will be sending you your e-certificates in your email within a few days, so do watch out for that. And we will also send you one, of course, RG. So thank you once again, and this has been MAP Talks Episode 7, Lighting Matters, Tips and Tricks for a well-lit online video meeting. So see you again soon in our next seminars. Bye!